Class is in session. Class is in session. Ask me a question, it gets past in a second. I'ma pass with the message. We gon' talk about the past and the present. Hey, ask me a question, can these facts be the weapons? Ask me a question, yeah. Class is in session. Class is in session. Class is in session. Ask me a question, yeah. Class is in session. Class is in session. Class is in session. Ask me a question, yeah. Class is.
Welcome, Class in Session. It's your favorite host, the Urban Scholar.
And your boy, Young Spida.
We got the co-host in the building. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things today, but one of the things we want to talk about is Young Spida, up-and-coming model, top ambassador for Urban Scholar. He's been behind the scenes. He's working on some things. He's going to be dropping a line real soon, too. We'll give y'all more in-depth conversation about that on another show. But today, we're going to talk about your boy. Your boy got some big things coming up. If you don't follow us on YouTube, we need you to follow us at Class in Session Podcast on YouTube. Very important. We need to increase our followers. You know, we've been getting a lot of love on YouTube. We've been invited on other shows. I'm actually going on a co-host with Judge Joe Brown tomorrow. Like, we got a lot of big things coming up, man. I got some personal interviews I've been invited on that's coming up. That's in the making. You're going to hear more about your boy and his story. But you know, today we're going to spend some time talking about different topics, different subjects, and we're going to let y'all inside of Young Spida and his journey and what he's been experiencing and what he's been going through and where he's headed. So I wanted to take care of some household things first. We want to shout out Urban Scholar Gear and Urban Scholar Music Group for sponsoring the best show in the land, you know, and we're very grateful for those two companies, because we wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. So y'all see those logos behind us. This Urban Scholar brand is serious. So we got some new things coming up. We got a new collection coming out. It's going to be sick. We're going to drop about maybe 4 or 5 different collections this spring, summer. It's going to be hot. You got to jump on it while you can, because once they're gone, they ain't coming back. So you know how Urban Scholar Gear do. They do it real big over there, man. So right here, Young Spida, top ambassador for Urban Scholar Gear. He's rocking one of the fresh royal blue football jerseys, man. Go online and get you one. The link is in the bio, www.urbanscholargear.com. Show us some love, do some shopping. So let's get into the interview. Young Spida, welcome to Class in Session.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, so you got to make sure you speak up so the people can hear you too. So one of the things we want to talk about today is Young Spida been hanging out with the Urban Scholar the last couple of days, and he's been experiencing different things. He's been in the studio watching some of my partners record music. He's privy to a video shoot. He was part of it and did a lot of assisting on the production as well, the behind the scenes stuff. And I just wanted to ask Young Spida, how do you feel about this weekend and things you've been experiencing?
Oh man, it's been a blessed weekend, you know. The experience I had is way beyond my life. I never experienced anything in the studio like that before. When I got on the podcast, it was a blowout, man. I was happy to know I could be on the podcast. I was happy to be in the studio, happy to see new surroundings. You know, it's a new lifestyle for me. It's a great impact for my life and my future. And, you know, I think I'm going to take this forward.
So one of the things we like to do over here at Class in Session, we like to educate and we like to inspire. And we wanted to make sure that when Young Spida transitioned here from Las Vegas, we wanted to make sure that he had a foundation where he could land and restart. And that's one of the things that we're working on, is a restart. He's a new father. He has a beautiful daughter. Yes.
I appreciate that.
Yes. And you know, she's inspiring all of us. She's so active. She's a happy baby, and I want to make sure that Young Spida's in the best position to provide her with the best opportunity. So just in this week that he's been here, we discussed a clothing brand. We discussed him doing production work behind the scenes. You know, he helped out with the recording of songs. He helped with ad-libs and things of such that nature. And we just want to expose him to different things so he can see his potential. And then he can start, see when a person can see their potential, right? Then they can start to live it out, right? Sometimes you need to be put in the right environment.
Right.
So we got clothing line that's coming up, and we just had that conversation today. He's going to be a top model for Urban Scholar Gear, and you never know, the other brands might be looking at him. You know, holla at him. You know, if you wanna utilize him for modeling, you get at urbanscholargear@gmail.com. We handle all his managing and agent. We handle everything on his behalf, and we're pretty excited to have him on staff here. And we wanted to introduce you guys to him on the best platform there is, Class in Session. So today, right, we're going to be asking him different questions. We're going to be talking about personal things that's been going on with him and kind of see where he's at and where his head is at right now, and see where we're going to move from here. So let's talk about some of the things that's already happened since you've landed in New Jersey. What are some of the things that's happened with you?
Blessed to be here, man. I got me a new job, probably even 2 more jobs. I'll be pulling up the tile floor, excuse my grammar. I'll be pulling up tile floors, making $25 an hour. As soon as I got out here, less than a week, y'all, I got me a job. Where in Vegas, it was a tough struggle. You know what I mean? I came out here and I just got the best hopes. And then I got the job, y'all. I got the interview the next day. I got the job. They told me to start next week.
So that's a blessing. So Urban Scholar, Young Spida's already landed. He got a gig coming up where he's going to be stripping, buffing, stripping floors. It's contractual work, you know. And a friend of mine talked about that and said, hey, you know, how about, you know, your son? I said, yeah, he'd be perfect for that. He loves hard work. He loves to learn different things, right? Then he connected with his cousin, got an interview over there, hired on the spot. Now he's rocking and rolling, you know, and he has other opportunities as well that's on the table that he's exploring. And one of the things we want to do is let people know that it's about inspiring, not just that. You have to actually do the work to help people. You have to provide them with the foundation. And that's one of the things that we stand for. Because part of our mission is, at Urban Scholar Gear, you know, our sponsor, Urban Scholar Music Group, is we don't just talk about it, we be about it. Doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter how you started, it doesn't matter where you come from. You can be and do and accomplish anything that you want. You just believe in yourself and you make the right decisions and commit to doing that. So that's what we're here to talk about today with the young Spida, and we're pretty excited. You know, I've introduced him to the team, and the team really loves him. You know, they slid him right on there. He jumped right in that video shoot, did his thing. And he was rocking an official new collection for Urban Scholar Gear. And one of the new collections that we dropping is called Rashi Doom, right? It means the rightly guided. So listen, man, we on to bigger and better things. We welcome young Spida to the team.
I appreciate
Top
it.
ambassador. He really gonna do some big things. And it's about changing your mind. Because if you change your mind, right, then you can change the decisions you make. Then you can change your outcomes. So that's what we wanted to talk about here today. Yo, big shout out to Big F.A. for the theme music. We love you. Listen, we about to roll out, and this is what we do, man. This is Class in Session. Holla at your boy.